One, two, test. Hello? Hello? Welcome back to an emergency Skyrim. Welcome back to one emergency Skyrim. This is an emergency Skyrim. I'm doing one right now. Welcome back. It's me, White. Whoa. Dunky dunk. 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 This is one of those, you know, I woke up and it was the morning, and now I put my earphone in and one little hair of the whoa, and I'm in Skyrim immediately. What a good mark of a good soundtrack. It's me, white t-shirt boy. Can I be honest? I know yesterday I said that it's not the same white t-shirt every time. This is the same one as yesterday. I'm gonna have a shower immediately after this, so I will put a different one on then. I promise. What was I saying? Emergency one, because I was about to sit down to record what I would describe to be lots of videos, and then my mother called me and said, "Hey, come and see new tiny baby puppy, small baby and tiny and funny looking small puppy." She's kind of funny. She's actually I got hella pictures this morning. She's a sweetie pie AF. But anyway, yeah, she said, come look at her. And I said, yes, please. So I'm recording one Skyrim episode, so I have one to upload tomorrow. Tonight, tomorrow, which is Sunday. Emergency one right now, though. So we were in the middle of a quest. Also, I'm, like, kind of addicted again. I kind of, like, I keep recording, like, one episode just because of, like, time and stuff. But then I'm like, yo, I want to record more of this. Like, I'm back. Funnily enough, we yeeted out of the freaking Thieves Guild quest, and suddenly I want to actually play the video game Skyrim again. Who would have guessed? Okay, so we're going to more Runskar. Let's do it. I actually have maybe things to talk about, so we can go for a little trek, go for a little wander. Oh, hang on, I have an Instagram notification. Spear. Jesus Christ. I need parental controls on my phone. Or, like, someone needs to make something that stops me from messaging a certain person after a certain time. 8:50 a.m. 10 to 9 in the morning. Reese, do better. Just do better. You're better than this. You need to be stronger than this. 8:50 in the morning. Okay. Hey, side note, unrelated. I mean, hypothetically, that was just a joke. Yo, let's go to this settlement. I love settlements. Love the settlements. That was a joke. That was. Unrelated. What's the deal with those? Oh, side note to my side note. Do you know the cat emojis I was talking about the other day? I noticed last night. This is unrelated. This is a separate bit. This is the show is a series of discrete bits. I can't be drifting off the inertia of past jokes. A little Bo Burnham reference for you. But also it's a lie. This is not unrelated at all. The cat emojis I was talking about the other day. So they have a few of them bad boys, right? I like them. He's a cool and funny and cool dude, in my opinion. Yo, remember when these guys were a problem? Fucking eat my poop, man. I know I turned the difficulty down. Yeah, go try. What the? Wolves as well. Kind of feels a little feels just like a tad unfair. Dude, Dawnbreaker is fucked up. How good this thing is. Holy shit, this is the best sword in the entire video game. Hi coach. Sorry for setting you on fire last time. They have a few of them bad boys, right? One of them is Smiling Imp. Oh, this is Riverside Shack. We finally found it. I thought I'd found it like a few episodes ago, and it turned out to be somewhere else, right? Oh wait, no, we did find it. Yeah, this is Riverside Shack. Why do I have a memory of finding Riverside Shack and then saying that I don't want to fight a bear right now and leaving it? Alright, I don't give a fuck right now. Okay. Usually I say that I don't give a F. The F word just came out that time. I want to apologize if there's any baby children watching this right now. The self-censor didn't quite pick up, which is weird because I'm usually so good at doing that. I'm going to wait till the daytime. I can't see anything. There's a Smiling Imp one, right? No problem. It's just Smiling Imp, except on the face of one of those little cat fellas. That's not a problem. Nothing wrong with that. However, what is a problem well, not a problem. For some reason, Messenger has, it changes it to like the side eye, like the you know, the little like suggestive side eye emoji. Those are two different faces, right? Like those are two different ones. It just completely changes like the meaning of the, because the point of an is like to make it, to give like emotion to it, right? Like to what you're saying, to what otherwise is just text. Can't take anything. Ah, I lied. I'll take the treasure map because it's like lore quest stuff, kind of. Yo, my boy chilling out here. My boy, you getting some rays, brother? Soaking up the sun. So you want it to like convey consistently. I had a little look. So what happened was I went to send a message in Messenger. Now Messenger has a lot of emojis that my phone doesn't have. I love their keyboard because it has ones pleading, the little or the uwu face as I call it. My phone still doesn't have that. Messenger does. The drool. My phone, I use that one more than I'd care to admit. I can do it on Messenger. My phone still doesn't have it. The horny one. There's a lot of them that my phone just doesn't. What the fuck is that? A city we haven't been to? Is this Windhelm? Yo, I forgot we hadn't been to Windhelm. Yeah, sure, let's go to Windhelm. There's quite a few in Messenger that my phone doesn't have, so I can use them in Messenger. Kinesgrove. So that's really fun. So I'll use those in Messenger, and that's really cool and fun for me. Although it is funny when someone reacts to a message that I've sent with one of the ones that my phone doesn't have, and it's like, person, oh fuck, person reacted with, and then it just has like a blank square. That's always funny. But I went to use one in Messenger, in a Messenger message last night, and I saw that there was a smug side eye, and I was like, yeah, the suggestive side eye works with this particular message. And then I noticed that the smiling imp was gone, and I'm like, what's up with that? Then I go to look for the smiling imp in an Instagram message or hypothetically I didn't actually do that, but maybe I did. And suddenly the smiling imp's back, but the suggestive side eye is gone. So I go on Emojopedia. Surely enough, it on everything, Samsung, all the Android stuff, Apple, iPhone, brother, just land. Where the fuck are you even going? On everything, it's smiling imp, but as a cat. On Messenger only, it's the suggestive side eye. Messenger changed it. Now, first of all, what the frick, Messenger? Why would you do that? That's ridiculous. But second of all, I mean, I'm wondering like how many of them are like that, to where it's like looks like something on one phone and looks so different on another phone that it would have like a completely different meaning if you used it. Because like, you know, you don't want to be using you don't want to be giving anyone the wrong impression. Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, both of these messages, I used the suggestive side eye in a Messenger message, and then a smiling imp in a Instagram message. But both of these messages are like, if you swapped it out, like if you switched it out for the other one, it would put like a completely different like tone and meaning on the message than I was trying to send. Okay, back to the regular weapon, I think. Hey, can I center my view, please? It would put like a completely different tone and meaning onto the message I was sending. So that's why I'm hoping they display properly, because they wouldn't, if either of those switched to the other version, it would be like a different message to the one I was trying to send. Right? We're allowed arrows back from this thing. Oh, jeez, there's steel armor of alteration and a circlet and an... Oh my god! Some great loot on this guy. I would be pogging out of my mind if I was allowed to take any of it. So yeah, I have small beef with Messenger right now for changing the cat to be suggestive side eye. Now, to be fair, as I said, I did end up getting some use out of it last night, but also I would like the smiling imp, and now I'm worried that that message that I sent is going to display as iPhone emoji. No, I think Messenger's always Messenger, right? But then I don't know, because Messenger on iPhone is slightly different. Like, you guys don't have chat heads. It was a message to Maria, so if that was a smiling imp, it was meant to be suggestive side eye. For reference. Anyway, yeah, so that's my beef for Messenger. What else have I got to talk about? Any other bits lined up? There's a couple. I thought of a good tweet last night. I'm not sure if I wanted to. I couldn't think of, like, how to. I think the concept might be kind of funny, but I can't think of how to word it in a way that's like maximum funniness. So at the moment, it's sitting in the drafts. But then I was like, maybe I don't know if I will think of a good way to word this, or maybe this will just be like, yeah, there's a bunch of like things by Windhelm up the road, up the road over there. Maybe this could be just like a joke in a video at some point, or maybe I'll save it for a tweet. I don't know. I think I need to give it like another day maybe before I decide that I don't know how to word it. I do that a lot. Sometimes I'll so I save a lot to my Twitter drafts. I'll go on Twitter, type a tweet, save it to the draft, and dip. Maybe like 9 out of 10 tweets go into the drafts rather than getting tweeted. Most of those then get forgotten about forever. Some of them I might come back to a couple weeks later and then tweet it, or I might come back to a couple of weeks later and then, like, you know, reword the tweet and then tweet it. I'd say only like 1 in 10 of my tweets stuff that no, sometimes I'll like think of something in the moment and I'll just go and tweet it. But yeah, a not insignificant amount of my tweets get saved to the drafts and then will get tweeted later on after a reword. No, not even after a week, but we'll get tweeted later on. Like, I don't have a lot of confidence in my tweets, so what the fuck is going on here? I don't have a lot of confidence in my tweeting ability, so, like, yeah, way more gets saved to the drafts than gets actually tweeted in the moment. Every now and then I'll tweet in the moment, but most of the time I tend to put it in the drafts, and then just, like, never tweet it, or, like, come back to it. Okay, no prisoners. That's fine, you guys can go about your business. I don't really want to talk to those guys. They're a little preachy. But usually if a tweet's like good enough in the moment, it'll get tweeted. So I'd say probably like half of the things I tweet are like that I just thought of and then tweeted. I'd say like 9 out of 10 of the things that I type on Twitter go to the drafts. But I'd say half of the things that actually get tweeted are ones that I just tweeted in the moment, if that makes sense. Like, they made it through, you know? Because I think most of the drafts don't make it. Which is a shame, because I think if I had more confidence, like, I think I have some, like, funny tweets in the draft, I just never make it, because I'm like, nah, only I think this is funny. But it is kind of funny, though, because, okay, there's peeps to fight up here. So I talked a little bit like, yeah, I can tell this story, I guess. Little trap here, little trap is set on fire. Should be set on fire a small bit. Conjurer, interesting. Oh no, not a conjurer. Not conjurers. You guys are really scary and strong. Okay, my frame rate's terrible. Okay, fuck. Actually, never mind. I take it back. Take it back. You guys are really scary and strong. Maybe I should have waited for Ayola to catch up. Okay. Only in my left hand. So I have 2 Twitter accounts, right? And now, if you've watched the series for a while, you may already know this, because I talked about it like 20, 25 episodes ago, a while ago in the series. I talked about this, and I can't remember if I talked about how I was thinking about doing it, or if I'd already done it. By that point, I'm talking about what I'd done. Basically, I had this dilemma for motherfucker. For quite a while, right? Where, like, IRL, I felt weird, like, giving people my Twitter, because my username was, oh yeah, follow, oh, have I been hit with something that my magicka isn't recovering? Did the conjurers hit me with something? What the fuck, why is it not, also, where did they all go? Why is it suddenly gone really quiet? Oh yeah, Coach came in and murdered them all single-handedly, good job, boy. Why the fuck? Hello? Oh. Hello? What the fuck happened to my magicka? Whatever. So I always thought, oh yeah, it's Yeti hype, and then, you know, so I got to explain the name, and then all of a sudden I was like, you know, explaining the YouTube channel, Microsoft Windows, this application is not responding, sick. Oh, so then you have to explain it all, and it was just really awkward, so I just would rarely ever, like, basically never give my Twitter to people I meet IRL, like, only a small handful of, like, friends and stuff who already know about YouTube and stuff anyway. So I made a personal account to where I could, and especially as it got longer into it, my Yeti Hype basically was I only shitposted on there, right? Pretty much. So I was like, you know, I made a personal account so I could have a personal account that I could actually like not be embarrassed to share with people that weren't people I met online, or people who came from one of my YouTube channels or whatever. And then it also meant that I could tweet more because I became less worried about only tweeting like funny jokes and stuff on Yeti Hype. And then it meant that on my personal account I could go back to tweeting about like personal interests like football and music and blah blah blah. So that was the situation, right? Now I've had this personal account for maybe like 3 months or so now, 3 or 4 months. Yeah, Skyrim's not responding. I am aware, and it closed. Sick. I'll reload Skyrim really quick. The way the frame rate has been, I'm not surprised that happened. Let me just wait for Steam to recognize that Skyrim is closed. Sure, dude. Bit time. Story time. A bit about Steam crashed. I'm so glad I'm only doing one and then I'm turning this shit off. Actually, no, I'm not. I need to do it. Ah, fuck. I was going to upload one for today and then try and get it up before I left. I don't know if it's going to upload in time. Damn. Steam closed. Sick. I've had it for maybe like 3 months now. The problem is, I kind of have reached this point now where now they're both a little fucked because now I just shitpost on both of them. Except there's no longer any distinction between what goes where. I now just have like I'm so stuck set in my ways on Twitter and so familiar with the way I exist on Twitter that I just can't break the habit. Now I just have 2 accounts that I shitpost on. Except one of them more like there's now no distinction between what goes on what account. If I think it's like funny enough, it'll go on the main account, and if I think it's just like here's me talking shit to myself, it'll go on the that's the only difference. In that, but now I don't want to recommend that. I wouldn't want to suggest either because now they're both just shit posting. And I realized this last night because there is a friend of mine who has a sibling who replied to one of my tweets. I replied to my friend's tweet, and then she replied to that reply, and immediately, as soon as I realized who it was, I was like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh no, oh no, oh no, hi, like I got all like flustered and nervous, and then was begging, was praying. I pull up the analytics thing or whatever on the reply that she replied to and was just praying it didn't have a profile click. Thankfully, I don't think she went onto my profile. And it made me realize just how embarrassed by my own Twitter account I am. And I was like, well, that's what the personal account's for. And then I looked at my personal account and was like, no, this one's just as bad. And I was talking to NSL and I mentioned that had happened, and he was like, not even, you know, not even friendly enough, not even in you know, friendly in that type of in the following stage of, you know, friendship. And I was like, no, well, that's why I slid in the DMs on Instagram, because at least my Instagram is innocent. There's nothing on there. There's one photograph of me, there's one short video of me playing the kalimba, and then there's a photograph of a neon sign about the bees of Manchester. Innocent. You know no better from my Instagram account. It's a pure there's nothing on there. This is why I don't give people the Twitter account. Is because I'm embarrassed by my own Twitter account. Now don't get me wrong, the shite I post on my Twitter account I think is funny. Or I wouldn't say it. To someone like this particular individual who is like I'm not gonna say, you know. I was a little embarrassed by that one tweet alone. That was enough to have me like, yo, some freaking magicka. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little flustered. Oh, frick. Yo, too many people are talking at once. Hey, what's up, guys? Hello, hello. What the fuck am I doing here, by the way? What's my quest? Just head here. Okay. Yo, if Sam's in here, then, like, what the fuck? Because I'm getting murdered by conjurers. What has he done? Did he get kidnapped? But, you know, that's kind of the end of the story. I was embarrassed. you know, a little embarrassing. It wasn't no thing in the end. Like, you know, sometimes you just there's certain people you want to try and like, you know, look a bit better than. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not trying to say that like my social media presence is not representative of myself. It's not. Like, I just shitpost. Honestly, my main account hasn't been too bad recently. I haven't been, the past month or so, I haven't been in an overly shitposty mood. So my last few tweets, like, I was looking, a storm mage, yo, sick. My last few tweets are like, teacher appreciation, some pictures of my dog. Like, most of them aren't even, the fuck do you mean to Misty Grove? Aren't even too bad, honestly. But, like, for the most part, okay, why not? For the most part, it's all just shitposty. Now, obviously, that is not necessarily representative. It's Twitter. I don't speak like that all the time, right? So it isn't necessarily representative of my personality, but at the same time, it also still, like, is enough. And that's not necessarily what I want to portray. You know, some people you just want to try and, like, you know, spruce things up a little bit. Say this is the same person I rebranded my entire Instagram account just to DM. So, like, you can imagine my distress when I got a reply to my just shit post of a Twitter account. What the fuck is going on? Oh, he's a conjurer.
You're here. I was beginning to think
this is took an interesting turn. Where are we?
I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff. Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment.
So I think I've done this quest before.
I haven't been so entertained in at least 100 years.
This is a bit of a... this whole quest, I was like vaguely recalling things as the quest went on. Not gonna lie, forgot that this was the case.
Just a prank? Just a prank? The Daedric Lord of Debauchery.
Can I kill you and take your armor?
Mere pranks. This may have begun as a minor amusement, but it wasn't long before I realized you'd make.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I realized when I was going through an episode the other day for my for the thumbnail that I picked up the to-do list and it was like, yo, Sanguine Rose. I picked up that to-do list in the thing and it was like, oh, you need a giant tail, you need Hargraven feathers, and I realized that, you know, that's why we gave the goat to the giant and that's why we spoke to the witch and stuff, and I was like, shit, I hope I wasn't supposed to be picking up those things on the way. Thankfully, it seems like it didn't matter.
Let's be honest here. I don't always think my decisions through.
Oh, no, me neither. Like, never, ever at all.
Maybe a little influence from your old Uncle Sanguine could help adjust your course a bit.
Thank you.
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
No, I wanted to try and interact with the commoners. Okay. Well, I guess... Oh, and look at that, we're back in the bar. So I wonder if those are real people? Oh no, I'm overburdened. Sanguine Rose. Summons a Dremora for 60 seconds. Yo, that's cool AF. This is another dope, unique weapon. It's a fucking rose as a staff. This is sick as hell.
Now. Wouldn't want someone to get burned.
I know. It's a little shorter than... Never mind, it's actually long AF. In first person, it looks kind of short. I guess I'm holding it by the top. In first person? Alright. We're going to wrap this one up here, and maybe next time we will give Sanguine Rose a go. Although, again, I keep getting these weapons and using them, even though technically I'm not even, like, supposed to, because of, oh, I only use stolen things. Let's be real. Is this even a challenge anymore? Or I'm pretty much just playing Skyrim at this point. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was fun. That was a fun little, like, side quest line. It took, like, 3 episodes. That was actually, like, a really fun... I think that was the diversion we needed after the Thieves Guild stuff, because that was actually genuinely quite fun. And I enjoyed coming back to it, even if it was 1 episode at a time, I was enjoying coming back. That said, in the next episode, we will actually finally do inventory, and what I think I might do is try and... do something that leads actually towards the our end goal of the series, because we're 45 episodes in and I've done absolutely nothing. So I need to figure out, I need to finally install either a multiple spouse mod or a divorce mod or something, and maybe we can get our first spouse checked off the list. Or maybe I will at least try and do a quest line that leads me to another spouse being available, or maybe I'll start doing the main quest or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have had a fantastic weekend. This may be Sunday's video. This might actually be Monday's video now, by the time I'm thinking about it, because I don't know if I'm actually going to get today's up in time. So I'm not sure, but either way, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I appreciate you all. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you for the next episode. Alright, later guys. Bonk.